What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. FantasyTeamAdvisor.com, bringing home the bacon, NBA DFS video. It is Wednesday. It is hump day. It is October 29th. It's November. So close. I cannot believe it. But we are back. If you guys have any questions, always ask down below. But if you've never been here before, I've already ran 10,000 simulations in the background. Since we have more than 5 games, we're going to go over the top, 3 mid, and 3 value picks at each position with our early floor projection. You want to see even more, we've got it at FTA Plus, FantasyTeamAdvisors.com. So, that being said, we try to have giveaways every single day. We try to have at least 2. Now, here's how you can win every single one of these NBA videos. You got to like the video, you got to be a subscriber to the channel, and you got to leave a comment. You do all 3 of those in this video right here, gets a minimum of 50 likes. You will have a chance at a free week of FTA Plus. So that is a week of all sports. If you get 100 likes on the video, a chance at a free month, 150 likes, a free year, 200 or more likes on the video, a chance at a lifetime pass worth $500. Now, we still have 7 spots available for that $500 pass. You can get a lifetime pass for 150. All you got to do is email me dfshelp1@gmail.com. So we didn't have a video yesterday, but 2 days ago in the video, we did not get 50 likes, but we are going to see who the winner of the comment is. So the second way to win is somewhere in the video, there'll be a keyword or key phrase. Just type it in for a second shot. So Michael, there you go. The keyword of the day was winning on Monday. So congratulations, Michael. I don't know if you've ever won, but email me, dfshelp1@gmail.com. Say you are the 1027 video keyword winner. And then if you have a username on our site, just tell me your username. I don't need anything else. If you do not, I just need a username, email, and a password, and we'll get you set up. So if you want to see this article, it is down below. We're going to go over position by position, and at the end of the video, I'm going to show you a tournament lineup through the first 10,000 sims that we like. Now, it can and will change throughout the day. So if we are looking at Vegas odds, and we're looking at this slate, Cleveland at Boston, looking at the highest over-unders is kind of where you want to target some of the plays, just because the higher over-under, obviously, more points should be scored. So Cleveland, Boston, 233.5 over under. Atlanta at Brooklyn, 238.5 over under. Sacramento at Chicago, 238.5 over under. We've got New Orleans at Denver, 235.5 over under there. And then the last 2 games aren't even on the slate right now, and they're lower over under, except Memphis at Phoenix at 241.5. So for whatever reason, DraftKings doesn't put all the things on the main slate. I don't get why. They used to, but I don't understand why. So we are going to go through the main slate here. So top picks, obviously top. Mid are about 8K or below, and then value picks are about 5K range or below. Now value will open up. We've already got people out already, so we should be good to go. But if you are trying to figure out, what we need to see and who could potentially get some extra run if a person is out. Now, right now, we don't have any like game time decision or questionable that we would even use that would open up at the point guard, but it could happen in other positions. So let's get started with the point guard right now. So looking at the top right now, Cade Cunningham, I love this matchup for him. I've got him right around 47 to 52 range to start out. Trae Young about 46 to 50. Josh Giddey, I'm looking about 42 to 45 fantasy point range there. So if we come down in this mid-range here, you're trying to find some of the value, which I completely understand. I'm looking at Drew Holiday right around 34 fantasy points, Keontae George right around 34, and Trey Jones right around 30 fantasy points for Trey. And then we come down here in the value range. If he's going to get the run, I do like Russell Westbrook. It just depends how many minutes he's going to get. He did play last night. He played 30 minutes in that game, put up 36.2, back-to-back 30 burgers there. Right now, I've got him projected right around 28 to 32, which is perfect, especially at 4,500. We want that range. That's about 8 to 9 times value, which is exactly what we're looking for. Dennis Schroeder right around 28, and then Jalen Suggs right around 22 fantasy. Now, we look at shooting guard. Overall, I love Cam Thomas. I've got him about 40 fantasy points right now. Trey Murphy III about 38, Desmond Bane about 37 fantasy points. Come down into the mid-range here, depending on how far down you want to go. Dyson Daniels right around 31 fantasy points. Christian Braun right around 23. Duncan Robinson right around 23. And then value, I mean, there's not a ton that open up right now, maybe later on. But if we're looking Looking at about Bryce Sensabaugh, about 22 fantasy points. Jeremiah Fears, about 22. And then Tyrese Martin, right around that 20 fantasy point mark for shooting guard. Now, if we look at small forward, we got a lot of questionables. Look at all these questionables right now. So we're going to try to navigate through them. Lauri Markkanen, right around 38 to 42. Franz Wagner, right around 38 fantasy points. Zach LaVine, right around 35. Come down in this range and try to avoid the landmines there, but Oscar Thompson, right around 32. Tumani Kamara, about 27 fantasy points. Ayo Dosunmu, right around 25 fantasy points. And then try to find the value down in here if we can. Cam Johnson, right around 20 fantasy points. We've got Ronald Holland II, right around 19, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker, right around 19 to 22. Now we look at power forward. Anthony Davis has got that questionable tag per usual. Don't put it against him. It is per usual on that one. So let's just go a different direction right now. We got Paolo Banchero right around 42 fantasy points. Jalen Johnson about 42. DeMar DeRozan about 35 to 38 fantasy points. Come into this range right here. Michael Porter Jr. about 31. Tobias Harris 30. Aaron Gordon 30 fantasy points. And then trying to find some value. There's not a ton that I love at the moment. Maybe some opens up throughout the day. But looking at that, we've got Derek Queen, about 19 fantasy points. Taylor Hendricks, about 17. And Peyton Watson, about 15 to 18 fantasy points. Now we got the center position here. We got Jokic at the top. I love him. He's the picture of the video in the article. I'm looking at 62 to 65. He's averaging 65. You see 72. He is capable of a 100-burger. We know that. He's never going to be projected more than 70. But I got about 62 to 65. Does not surprise me if he goes for 70 plus. We got Sabonis right around 47 to 50. We got Nikola Vucevic right around 43 to 46. And I personally don't usually pay down at center unless something opens up where someone is completely out of nowhere and then value opens up. So if we're looking in this range right here, Jalen Duren right around 31, Donovan Clingan 30, Nick Claxton 30. And then value-wise, what we're looking for here is Darren Sharp about 22, Noah Clowney about 22, and then Yusuf Nurkic right around 21 to 25 fantasy points for Nurkic. So there you have it. Now, overall, if you want to find the biggest value plays through 10,000 sims, we can go through that. So through 10,000 sims, the top 5 value plays that I am seeing through the algorithm: Russell Westbrook, number 1. And this is anyone under 5K for DraftKings. Number 2 is Tyrese Martin. Number 3 is Terrence Mann. Number 4 is Yusuf Nurkic. Number 5 is Duncan Robinson. Now, these are the top 5 as of the first 10,000 simulations. If you want to see even more, we've got all of that under the NBA tab. You can go here, Vegas odds, all the way down to Cheat Sheet. Cheat Sheet has about 5 to 7 plays for cash at each position, 5 to 7 plays for tournaments, and then 2 to 4 leverage plays at each position to try and build up. On top of that, we got simulations. We've got projections as well. We got our chalk. So if you play cash, you want to play that chalk. If you play tournaments, you want to fade the chalk a little bit, and that's exactly what we're looking for. So there you have it. The keyword of the day is hump day, of course. And we are now going to show you a lineup that was built. This is a tournament lineup, and it can and will change throughout the day, but I wanted to show it to you. So we got Keontae George, Shaedon Sharpe. We got Wilson as a value right now at 3,200. Franz Wagner, Darren Sharp, Drew Holiday, Lauri Markkanen, and Walker Kessler. It is very Utah heavy. I get that. It will probably change a little bit. But our first 10,000 sims really loves that Portland, Utah game, the Utah side. I think it'll change a little bit throughout the day. I think Russell Westbrook will make his way into this lineup. Again, this is a starting point lineup. This is not an end-all, be-all lineup. So if there are certain things you want to see in these videos, you got to leave a comment and let me know. We have an absolutely free Discord down below. We're going to start doing, bringing back I've taken some votes. We're going to start bringing back the core, a couple of the core plays for each sport down below in the Discord. I've taken suggestions for the matchup tool for the NFL slate, or for the NFL portion. If you've never been here before, we do Thursday Night Showdown Breakdown. That video will be out later today, I believe. We'll do the Sunday night football breakdown, the Monday night football breakdown, and the main slate breakdown where we build lineups. All have chances to get free content for FTA Plus. Those are all in the videos. We will discuss that moving forward. In the description of this video is everything that you guys need. If there are certain things you want to see, let me know down below. You can always email me. You can always hit me up in Discord. Let's have a great Hump Day Wednesday. Good luck, and as always, bring home some bacon. Peace.